It's like if your dad asks if you've seen the paper and you show him that it's on the table, and then he keeps looking around for the paper. He's lifting couch cushions and checking shelves, muttering to himself, "It must be around here somewhere." Hey you, I'm Mark, husband of one, father of three, maker of puns, climber of trees, grower of businesses, pitcher of tents, occasional cutter of cheese, word nerd, and lover of families. Oh no. Oh no, not yet. No. Oh, here he comes. Where's my oar? Showed that crack on who's boss. At least until like 2 p.m. this afternoon. I think I'll be due for another attack by then. Let's jump into it. Hey, welcome to all of you, bandits and chilies. This episode is called Pull My Finger, Maturity in Business. Maturity can be described as reaching a final or desired state. That could be said of wine, and it could describe what you want for your kids. They are independent, capable, smart, empathetic, supportive, and driven. Great, but achieving increased maturity requires the willing acceptance of additional responsibility. I don't know who said this or where I heard it, but get this. Irresponsibility is the gap between what you know and what you do. This kind of reminds me of sin. This is a fascinating word study whether you're a believer or not. Most Christians know and understand sin as having a meaning similar to its etymological definition, truly guilty. But most Christians are probably unfamiliar with sin as used in the context of archery. The bullseye is where the arrow is supposed to go. That's what you're aiming at. But you'll often miss it. In the context of archery, sin is the distance between where the arrow hit and the bullseye. It is a metric, a specific measurement of how much you missed by. This is very true to the Hebrew word for sin, chet, which Strong's Concordance says can be understood as missing the mark. There is also an idea with regards to sin in the Judeo-Christian worldview that sins committed out of a lack of knowledge are not considered sins, or at least are not considered of the same weight as sins committed with knowledge. So to tie this onto that irresponsibility definition, sin is the gap between what you know you should do and what you actually do. When it comes to defining irresponsibility this way or paralleling it with sin's definition, it can be really exciting or overwhelming depending on your mood to realize that we are all at once questing to increase our knowledge and thus making our responsibilities harder and harder to attain. It's in our nature to learn and to strive. It's in our best interests to strive. Yet when you strive, you know better, and therefore it is incumbent upon you to do better. Or you can just know better without doing better and actually become more irresponsible despite your growth of knowledge because you've just increased the knowing-doing gap. This all sounds a bit preachy and a bit condemnatory, and I don't intend it to be such. I just find this fascinating. But let's get back to the title. Pull My Finger. That's the stuff. Bask in it. Where was I? Oh yeah, the title. Pull My Finger. Maturity in Business. Right, so you want your business to grow and reach its final or desired state, maturity, accomplishing the purpose for which you set out in your business. We all want that. But to get there, see, business is a tricky trap this way. It's actually you who needs to do the growing. So you need to close your knowing-doing gap, reducing your irresponsibility. All the while in that implementation, you're maturing yourself and your business. I'm talking to myself here too, not claiming to be the epitome of maturity over here. I mean, hey, for proof of that, just sniff my fart jokes. But this is the state of play. What do you know right now that would solve or greatly contribute towards solving the biggest problem in front of you? Seriously, think about it. If you could solve any one problem in your business with the wave of a magic wand, what would it be? Perfect employees, perfect lead flow, perfect customers? Okay, so you're not going to get perfection here. But if someone asked you, hey Jackson, you're Jackson now by the way, just go with it, alright? Hey Jackson, I need 5 new jobs booked for next week, and to get that I need about 12 leads. So how can I get 12 leads this week? What would you say? What would you tell them to do? Are you doing that? I mean, come on Jackson, it's like you don't even want the leads. I'm kidding, but it is actually highly likely that that is a key part of it. Some part of you, for some reason, doesn't actually want the leads or the outcome that they will generate. But that's a separate topic, and I've touched on it before. Maybe check out the episode about your elephant for more on that. Robin Sharma said, knowing what to do and not doing it is the same as not knowing what to do. I actually don't fully agree with that because of the elephant thing, but functionally it is 100% the same. It produces the same result. It's like if your dad asks if you've seen the paper and you show him that it's on the table, and then he keeps looking around for the paper. He's lifting couch cushions and checking shelves, muttering to himself, "It must be around here somewhere." I actually saw a Facebook post recently attempting to coin a new term, askhole, a person who continues to ask for your advice but never takes it. Anyway, there's two final components to touch on. We've talked about knowing and doing, but there's an elevated stage beyond that. When you are consistent in applying what you know over a period of time in a way that you have not done previously, it changes who you are. Knowing more allows you to do more. Doing more causes you to be more. Being more allows you to have more. Immediately, you might think of having more as meaning having more money, more houses, more jet skis, more chickens, and it can and does mean that, especially the chickens bit. But as James Carter beautifully illustrated in my interview with him a couple of episodes ago, it also means having more opportunities, more influence, more time and bandwidth. This increase of the resources that you have can give you the ability to provide more, help more, and give more. You cannot give what you do not have. So there is nothing wrong with desiring or having, and this isn't even to say that the only reason to have is to give, though I personally think that that is a great reason. I believe that meaning in life can be enhanced by taking on additional responsibility. When you have more, you can do that to a greater degree. Anyway, your challenge for today is to identify one of your knowing-doing gaps. If you'd like to book a free call with me to discuss this, there's a link in the description. That's it. Have an awesome day. Make someone else's day awesome. I love you just the appropriate amount, like take whatever is weird and then take a healthy step backwards from that line. That's how much. Exactly that much. If it's weird, that's on you. You just didn't do it right. All right. Don't make eye contact. Catch ya. Bye. Are you picking up what I'm laying down? Are you sniffing what I'm stepping in? If you're looking for a really valuable community centered around building your business, being really intentional with your spouse and kids, and if you think you can tolerate my terrible dad jokes, then join Family-Oriented Business Growers. It's awesome. There's self-paced challenges designed to help you solve key pain points within your business in short, intentional sprints. There's awesome people in there doing awesome things who have experience with stuff that can help you, having stood where you stand. You'll benefit from what's in there, we'll benefit from having you in there, you legend you, and best of all, it's totally free and also free of toxic shenanigans because we don't tolerate none of that. The mission of the group is to help 250 family-oriented home service business owners reclaim 5 hours per week for what matters most whilst growing their business this year. So jump in there and get amongst it. Join via warplan.au, that's warplan.au. Oh no. He's early. Warplan.au. Catch you in there. Ah!